All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you tuning in and practicing with me today. And let's get started. When you're ready, you just lie back, close your eyes, and breathe. Take time to settle, taking that time to make that transition. A big part of this practice is taking the time to be right here. Because so much of our day, we're in multiple places at once. The body's working on one thing, the mind's thinking about something else. So here, as we start the practice, we take the time to be right here. The body, the mind, all right here at the beginning of the practice. And since we start this way every time, we start to let it feel familiar. You feel that sense of settling. You take that nice breath, moves in. You feel that breath move out. A familiar sensation that the practice is beginning. That everything else can be set aside for the time being. And you can be right here. You take just a few more breaths. Just a few more moments settling in. Making that conscious choice to be here. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. Then you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, swaying the body. Then coming back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm with the breath back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. Finding your balance. The feet are firm, the eyes are closed. You bring the palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to, and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of a push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening your collarbone. And exhale, you press your hips back and up. Down, dog. And you settle it. You pedal the feet, roll the shoulders. Sway from side to side. Whatever feels good. Starting to wake things up. Inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward for cobra, up dog. Exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down dog. Feel grounded here. Nice firm pressure in the palms, pressure in the feet. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Right foot forward, fold. Inhale, rising, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale the down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Right leg back. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. You take your time. Finding your pace, finding your rhythm with your breath. So as to not only wake up the body, but start to find that coordination where the breath and movement of the body are moving together. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, lowering. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg. Right leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. And you relax your arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Put the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. The hips are as low as you like. The tailbone drawing down, the arms reaching up. You feel grounded here. Nice full breath. Then exhales, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. The head hangs heavy. The tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. Nice deep forward fold. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step the feet back. Moving through vinyasa or going straight to down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Low lunge. And from here, we're going to glue our palms to the floor without moving your hands. On your next inhale, you just press into that right foot, trying to straighten that knee as best you can. Building that tension on the hamstrings. Then exhale, bend the knee, release the tension. Inhale, extending that leg, reaching your hips back. Exhale, bending the knee, sinking the hips down. Inhale, extend it. Exhale, bend it. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, bend. This time we're going to hold it so that left heel will spin in, so both feet are flat, and that right leg straightens out completely. That means the hands need to lift up to your fingertips or placing them on your shin or your foot. You move your hands this time to wherever they need to go, so that right leg can be straight as you fold deep over that leg for pyramid pose. Then exhale, bending into that right knee, planting your hands and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward. And again, glue the palms to the floor as you just push into that left foot on an inhale, trying to straighten that left leg. Exhale, bend the knees, sinking the hips down. Inhale, keeping the palms flat, lengthening the left leg. Exhale, sinking into it. Inhale, extending. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to hold it here so that right heel spins in. The feet are flat as the legs straighten out. You adjust your hand position and you fold forward. Nice deep stretch to those 3 hamstring muscles on the back of that left leg. As much as you're stretching those legs, take the time to feel the torso long from crown of head to tailbone. Extending out over that left leg. Trying to get out of that tendency we all have to round back towards it. Then exhale, bending the front knee. Plant the palms as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior 1. Left heel spins in. Torso sweeps up. The front knee is bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. The hips sit low, the arms reach out. And you breathe. Full inhale. Complete exhales. Then peeling that back heel so you're in high lunge. The hips are squared to the top edge of the mat. As you bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart, you fold and twist to the right. Revolve side angle. You hook that left elbow outside that right thigh. You work that deep twist. Maybe opening the arms into a T if you like, or binding behind the thigh. Keep your chin away from your chest. The crown of the head's extending forward. Nice long spiral. Then with your next inhale, that left arm is going to guide you as you sweep up and around. Warrior 2. The left heel spins in. The arm is open into a T. That front knee still bending as close to 90 degrees as you like as you settle your hips down behind that thigh. Then reaching forward for side angle, right elbow to right thigh, or hand to the floor inside the foot. That left arm goes long overhead, bicep next to the hip. So you feel the line from that left wrist to left shoulder, left hip to left heel. If you want to wrap that left arm behind your back for your bite, you can catch the inner thigh or catch hands. But just stay with that length of the torso. And exhale, release the hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, step the foot forward. Warrior 1. You rise and you breathe. No need to overthink it or overcomplicate it. You settle into that stance. The hips are squaring forward as best they can with that back heel down. The arms reaching up so you get that upward lift of the torso. Then peel the right heel so that right hip can come all the way around now. The hips are squared in high lunge stance. You bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist to the left. Revolve side angle. As you twist tighter, you work the arms, broadening, binding if you like. Good, now that right arm's going to guide you. Nice smooth transition as that right arm sweeps you up and around. Warrior two. And reaching forward for side angle. Left elbow to left thigh, or hand to the floor. That top arm sweeps overhead. You stay there nice and long, or wrap that right arm behind your back, catching the inner thigh or catching hands. Good, exhale, release the hands as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And sliding forward into plank. I'm going to roll to the left side, side plank. Left hand, outer edge of the left foot. You can always lower that bottom knee for stability. You lift that right arm to the ceiling. Maybe lift that right leg if you like. A nice strong lateral line. Press the floor away from you with that left arm, lifting your hips, your waistline towards the ceiling. You feel in control here. Held steady. Then on an exhale, you're able to start to draw that right knee towards your nose and step it up to the top edge of the mat. Low lunge. From here, we're going into lizard pose. So that right hand to the floor inside the right foot. The back knee can stay lifted or lower down as you start to bow towards the floor. Seeing if you can't get one forearm, maybe both to touch down. The torso sinks, the head hangs. Working that deep flexion at the right hip. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. You plant the palms, lift that back knee if it touched down as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then sliding forward into plank. And you roll to the right. Right hand, outer edge of the right foot. Making the adjustments you like. Maybe lowering the knee, lifting the top leg. But find that strong lateral line. Nice full breaths. And drawing that left knee towards your nose as you step the foot to the top edge of the mat. Low lunge. Left hand on the floor inside the left foot. The right knee lowers, the toes uncurl if you like, as you bow towards the floor for lizard. One forearm, maybe both, touch down. Nice full breaths out. No need to feel like you're pulling or pressing the body. You breathe into that left hip and let gravity draw you down. That act of surrender to go deeper. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. Plant the palms and find your route to down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, crescent lunge. You lower the left knee, uncurl the toes. Hips sink as the torso sweeps up. You draw those hips down and forward. The arms reach up and back. Nice full breaths. And on exhale, release the hands to the floor. The hips shift back so that right leg can straighten out, setting up for Hanumanasana. The right toes peel up. And on exhale, you fold forward over that right leg. You can stay right here, isolating those 3 hamstring muscles. Or you start to slide that right heel forward, working towards your full splits. Starting to incorporate those hip flexors on that left thigh. You go as deep as you like. And you turn your attention to your breath. Nice full inhales. Complete exhales. Not trying to force anything here. And nice and easy, you start to draw that right foot back. The foot plants. You frame it with your hands as you curl those left toes, lift that left knee. Then drift your weight forward as you lift that left leg up behind you for standing splits. The hands can walk forward to help steady you up. Or you start to walk them back. Folding deep over that right thigh as you reach that left heel towards the ceiling. Then exhale, stepping that left foot back, right to meet it, choosing your route to down dog. Inhale the left leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward. Lower the right knee, uncurl the toes. Sink the hips as the torso sweeps. Crescent lunge. Let your eyes soften here. As those hips sink down and forward and the tailbone draws under, you start to get that stretch to the front of the right thigh, your hip flexors starting to lengthen out. So you sink into that. Then exhale, releasing the hands to the floor. As the hips shift back, left leg straightens out, Hanumanasana. You fold forward, keeping the hips high, or you start to slide that left heel forward. See how long of a line you can get from foot to foot. But again, be mindful here. As you work into full splits, it puts the body in a relatively vulnerable position. So the body is going to naturally try and contract, try and protect itself. So don't try and fight it, don't try and push it. Take your time, give the body time and a chance to open up into it. Good, nice and smooth. You draw that left foot back. The knee bends, the foot planks. Frame it with your hands as those right toes curl, the knee lifts. And you drift yourself forward, lifting that right leg up behind you for standing splits. And exhale, right foot steps back, left to meet it, down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend in the knees. Look between your hands and inhale, float or step the feet to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Let the body just hang over your legs for a breath. And we're going to bring that right palm to the floor in front of you, bending that right knee as much as you need to get the right hand down. And on inhale, sweep that left arm up to the ceiling. Nice open line. You can stay there or wrap that left arm behind your back, trying to grab that inner right thigh. Nice and open across the collarbone. You stay there or you turn this into bird of paradise. That right arm goes between your thighs and you catch hands outside that right hand. Once you catch that left hand with the right hand, you let your weight start to shift to the left as you just lift the torso up, bringing that right leg with you. Bird of paradise. You work to get the torso tall, collarbone broad, and maybe you think about straightening out that right leg. One more breath. Nice and easy. Wherever you are, you just bring that right foot down, folding over your legs once again. The head hangs. And that left palm touches down, left knee bending as much as you need. The right arm reaches up. You can stay there or wrap that right arm behind your back. You can stay there or take that left arm between your thighs and catch hands outside that left hip. And shifting your weight to the right. On an inhale, you simply lift up, pressing into that right foot to pick the torso up. That left thigh bound to your abdomen. Once you feel tall, maybe you think about straightening out that left leg. Nice and smooth wherever you are. You come back to folded over your legs. Hanging the head. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale the right foot forward. Warrior two. And straighten out that right leg. Reach forward for triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. If you like, you can take that left arm behind your back, working your bind here, trying to grab that inner right thigh. And roll the sternum, sending your chest up towards the ceiling as you reach long through the crown of the head. Then on inhale, opening the arms back into a T if they're not already, as you rise back into Warrior Two. Then sweeping that left arm forward as those left toes turn in slightly for Warrior One. You take a breath. And the arms come behind your back and release the fingers. Broaden the collarbone as you fold forward inside that right leg for Humble Warrior. The torso drapes, the head hangs heavy. The knuckles reaching away from your back. And exhale, release the hands to the floor inside that right foot so that you can step that left foot forward, coming into a squat. We're just going to be here for a breath as we make our way into crow pose. If you know crow, you can go right into it. Otherwise, one step at a time. Keep it simple. Fingers spread wide. Palms flat on the floor, shoulder distance. Hips lift. The knees and elbows bend so that those knees touch your triceps. And then all you have to do is start to lean forward. As you lean forward, you feel your body weight shift. The hands get heavy, the toes get light. One more breath. Then you can either float or step the feet back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the left foot steps forward. Warrior Two. Rising up. And straining that left leg. Reaching forward. Triangle pose. Start long from hand to hand. Crown of head to tailbone. And if you like, you just wrap that right arm behind your back. Trying to grab that inner left thigh. Good, opening the arms back up if they're not already. As you rise up, Warrior Two. And then sweeping that right arm forward, turning those right toes in slightly, Warrior One. Arms come behind your back and release the fingers. Broaden the collarbone, and on exhale, you fold forward. Humble Warrior. Exhale, release the hands inside that left foot and step that right foot forward. Coming into a squat. And once again, we're going to crow pose. If you want any variations, feel free. Otherwise, keep it simple. Palms flat, fingers spread. Hips lift. Knees and elbows bend. Once those knees touch your triceps, just lean forward. And then once you come into it, take the time to try and hold it for the whole time. Learning to sustain this pose just like you do any other pose. Nice and smooth, you either float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you draw the knee forward, placing it on the mat behind that right wrist. The heel sweeps to the left. The left leg slides back. You can stay upright for your pigeon variations, or you drape yourself forward over that front calf. Inhale, rising up. You rock over to that right hip and sweep that left leg out front. We're going into Body Canopy. So you adjust yourself so that you can bring the soles of the feet together. Heels in nice and tight to the body. Fingers interlace outside your toes. Inhale, lifting the torso. And exhale, folding out over those feet. Good, inhale, rising up. Cross the ankles as you roll forward. Planting the hands and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale the left leg. And exhale, draw the knee forward, placing it on the mat. Adjust your legs. Shimming that left foot forward if you like, that right leg back as much as you want. You stay upright, pigeon variation, or draping yourself forward. Letting your body just sink into it. Inhale, rising up. Rock over to that left hip and sweep the right leg out front. This time we're going into sleeping tortoise. So unlike Body Canopy, where we bring the heels in nice and tight, we keep the heels away from us about 2 feet. And palms face up, backs and hands on the floor, and you slide your hands underneath your calves so that your hands come to the tops of your feet. And using your forearms against your outer calf, you draw yourself down, trying to bring your forehead towards your heels. Inhale, rising up. Unravel yourself, Cross those ankles and roll forward, down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend in the knees. Look forward of your hands this time as you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. The legs come through. The feet are flexed. Arms reach up. And exhale as you fold forward. Catch and hold of whatever you got. Your feet, your ankles, your shins. You catch hold and you draw yourself forward. Inhale, reach out as you rise up. Sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Coming to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. And bending your knees, feet flat on the floor. The arms alongside the body, preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The arms can stay as they are for bridge pose, or you take the hands to the floor above your shoulders for upward facing dog. Then on your next inhale, you just press into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. Exhale, relax, lowering down. Nice full breath. And then inhale, pushing down to go up once again. Bridge or upward facing bow. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shin. Nice tight squeeze. And then taking the arms alongside the body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulders down, toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your back, as you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Just play with the legs while they're in the air. Wiggling the toes, rolling the ankles. Send the legs wide. Lotus, a twist, whatever feels good. And coming back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. The hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and easy, you unravel. I'm going to lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, the arms alongside the body as you prepare for fish. Pressing into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head towards the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. And taking your arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. You release the knees over to the left. And final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you can extend the legs, Shavasana. Or tuck your hands behind your knees as you catch right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, take your time. You find Shavasana whenever you're done. If you're new to headstand, you start on your forearms and knees. You grab opposite elbows. And keeping the elbows as they are, you bring your hands out, fingers in the legs, palms are apart. You place the crown of the head on the floor, cupping the back of the head in your hands. And curl your toes as you lift your knees. You find your base with those forearms, shoulders are active. You start to walk the feet towards the elbows, lifting the hips high. Eventually drawing one knee towards your chest, heel towards your hip, then the other. You find your balance in this low position. And then when you're ready, you just take the legs straight up. You stay up as long as you like. You find Shavasana whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. And you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me. Always great to practice with you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.